Test one, test one. 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 Okay, we're in luck. Test one, test one. Okay, we're in luck. Okay, we're in luck. Pull up. Okay, we're in luck. Pull up. Okay, we're in luck.
Hey, Chris.
Hello. How are you?
Doing okay. How you managing?
Okay.
That's good to hear.
I saw you bought the game. Did you sell it back last time you?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
I, refunded it way back in December.
Ah.
Got it in part of Holly sale, and then when I played it, I had trouble getting into it, and then additionally, there was those presents that just appeared out of the sky.
Yeah.
And that sort of just kind of killed the atmosphere, so I just lost interest.
Yeah, they stopped with the promotion now. The Christmas event.
Yeah, I appreciate what they're trying to do. That it just, well, you're learning the game, and then you're getting thrown other stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
and it makes it harder to get into the flow.
Yeah. Not exactly the best time to join. Hopefully this time will be better.
Yeah. I did play a little bit before the stream just to get refamiliar myself with the controls.
Okay.
And I seem to get be able to get sort of into it, but I haven't gone too far.
Yeah.
I think I just made it like the first tier. So I have the game started up, and I'm just waiting in the main menu. When you're ready, let me know.
Okay. Sometimes takes a moment to a few minutes to load, so do that.
Look in the main menu, and there was a gameplay set and disable seasonal events.
Oh, cool.
I should have looked at that before I refunded.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the main base, and then I'll invite you in.
Alright. Thank you.
Welcome. You usually watch the YouTube stream, right?
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I sent you an invite.
Thank you.
Let me know if it doesn't work, or if you don't get it.
Currently, it's loaded.
Okay. Up. I see you.
I hear music. It's currently still loading. I hear music. That's a good sign.
The game takes a lot of processing power, so I can understand it taking a while to load.
Yeah, it's really hearing my computer going. Oh, just kicked me out. Give me network error. Outgoing reliable buffer overflow.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's doing it much faster the second time around. I like the little tooltip. Now we have to load the game for you all over again. Usually the second time's the charm. Wow.
Yeah, that's my space elevator.
This thing that goes up to the sky.
Yep. I think it goes above the atmosphere.
So the space elevator.
Yep. That's actually what it's called. Anyway. So any specific areas do you want to start, or do you want me to...
Feel free to lead the way.
Okay. So, first up, hit X.
It shows me the recipes.
Yep. Now
Oh, we
type.
got a lot.
Oh yeah. And I still have a lot more to unlock. And type in the word Xeno for Xeno Zapper.
Xeno Snapper. Let me check if I have my inventory.
Okay. I don't know if you brought that over from your... Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have a Zapper. Yeah, it starts me with a couple of basic things. I see what they have that. Check my inventory. Nope, I have just the Xeno Snapper.
Okay. That's... I was going to have you build one, but no longer necessary. So now try hitting X again. And you see the stuff that I have in the current milestone?
Yeah, the monorail train technology.
Yeah. So see how many you can add to your to-do list from that, please.
And I guess it's shared.
That I don't know. I will check.
Well, if I've seen the monorail technology milestone.
Oh, yeah. If you put in 25 computers and I put in 25 computers, then it'll count as 50. But you see on my right side of the screen, there's this to-do list.
Yeah, the current milestones.
Yeah.
I really like that feature. I noticed it when I was getting briefing on myself during today's session, that you can add milestones just by right-clicking.
Okay.
Then whatever you want to build. It's a really handy feature.
Yeah.
Especially when building something, so you don't have to keep exiting it on the menu and then like have to check, oh, do I have the right number of this?
So I need 450 plastic. And I currently am holding 268. 368. 468. If you wanna... Are you stuck?
No, I'm just looking at what's in the conveyor belt.
Ah.
I see iron, I see plastic, I see the motor.
So what?
Just seemed like what's being done. Yeah. So I'm guessing it the plastic and then iron ore gets made into a motor, or is it the other direction where motors
are built in other areas of the land. You see, there's motor building areas up near the space elevator.
Oh, so that's why so that's where the motors are being made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just following the conveyor belt and see what's being made.
So, now have you ever taken down stuff?
I do know you press F and then you just hold the left click to dismantle.
So, this that I'm are you close?
Sorry, I keep walking away from you. Sorry about that. I was just curious from the conveyor belts.
This what
I see you in the on the nav bar. What exactly call it? That's on the top, a nav bar.
I would consider it nav bar. I don't know. I don't know its official name.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, this is the second level of storage container after the regular storage container, which See if I can build one quickly. Yes, I can. So this is the first level storage containers you get. And then what we have behind here is the second level. Now these are pretty useful for building up stuff. That way if you run low on something you can feed into the machines. But it could also get backed up where stuff in the beginning doesn't get emptied out as quickly as you want it to. So
yeah, so you want the things getting taken out at a higher rate that's being put in.
Yeah, which is why I'm gonna ask you to take this down.
The storage.
Yep.
All right. Like that.
Yep. And now, if you open up your inventory, everything that was inside of it should now be in it.
Yeah. I'm surprised I was able to hold all of that.
Yeah. I've done multiple whatchamacallits, upgrades where I have expanded my inventory space.
Yeah, I imagine that's very handy for this game.
Oh yeah. So now, what my next thing is, I want to redesign this small area so it's more efficient with how it's taking stuff and dividing and such.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, smart splitter. So this is, well, actually let's do this one first. Split. So this is the regular splitter. Oh, I can't build it. Never mind.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. So you need more resources to build it.
Alright. So, there's regular splitters. If you hit N and then type in the word splitter,
There's a conveyor splitter and then a smart splitter.
Yep. Conveyor splitter will just simply divide it into, will divide a conveyor belt in 2 or 3, while a smart splitter will do the same, but will also follow some basic logic.
So you can filter what's being put in.
Yep. So if you head up to this smart splitter that I put together and hit E,
Left output, center input, and then they give you a lot of options. Wow, this is more robust than I imagined.
oh yeah. This is actually one of the reasons why I didn't want to start from the beginning. Because I didn't want to. I've been playing this for over a year now, and there's still a lot for me to unlock. I didn't want to start over from scratch.
Yeah, and I see like this sort of helps keep me interested in seeing what it leads up to. It was a bit slow at the start, but now seeing like what's possible is just. I am a little slightly overwhelmed, but I think that's it. Being countered by being excited at the possibilities. Wow.
Alright.
You're familiar with the smart splitters now. And then I'm guessing we need to split in what's being put into it, such as is what being put in it, is it like plastic, iron ore, and then motors?
And among other things.
What other things?
So from this one, I like to do it from the top because I get my lefts and rights mixed up. So for the so for the left, I want coal because I have. You see that conveyor belt over there?
Let me see where you facing. The over here.
Yep. I want to connect this one to that one, but I also want to make it more efficient because that's sort of zigzagged.
Yeah, and this B is just a straight, right in a straight path.
So if you head back into N and type in the word conveyor,
Conveyor belt.
yep.
And do I want like a conveyor belt Mark 1, Mark 2?
If you have enough resources for Mark 4, that would be the best. If not,
Mark 4.
yeah.
I think I need some advanced materials for that. All I have really on me is just what I took from the storage, and that's just was basic iron ore and plastic.
Which is fine. Actually, instead of coming from there, come from there. Oh. Conveyor belt Mark 3. And from this one, I want the left to be anything that's not defined by the others.
I see I'm able to create conveyor belt Mark 3.
Okay. So if you want to connect Mark 3 to all the way over here.
And I'm guessing this is the input to the splitter, right?
Yep.
This is so cool. Oh, I'm just short. Oh,
Okay, so go back.
just a little bit more.
Go back a little. Tell it to start there. It can only go to like 25 spaces.
25 spaces. Actually, maybe I'm reading something wrong. Maybe I don't have the resources. Let's see, I Steam. Because it was telling me that I can't afford the build. I have it the Mark 1 again. Okay, I got it the Mark 3. Oh, it's telling me I'm missing iron rod, I'm missing iron plate and concrete.
Okay, so we gotta go pick some of those up. When you connect them from one device to another, you don't need those additional things, but when you want to drop it in the middle, then you do.
Oh, so that's why it's giving me the other things. I was like a bit misled, but I saw I was being misled by the cost of the conveyor belt.
Yeah. So here's some concrete. Here's some iron rods. What was the other thing?
I have to check again.
Okay. So try building it again.
iron plate.
Ah! Why isn't my inventory popping up? Oh, there it is. Reinforced iron plates or regular iron plates?
Just regular iron plates.
Alright, here you go.
Yeah, I think that with the reinforced iron plates, I can able the. Oh wait, never mind. I saw that yeah, I can make the conveyor belt Mark IV, but that's something that's a different resource.
Yeah, that uses encased industrial stuff.
Yeah, this is how far I can build the conveyor belts. I can need some more. Let's see. I'm gonna need some more steel beams or to reach.
Here's 50 of them.
Oh, did he drop it?
Yep. I don't remember where I dropped it though. Somewhere around here.
Yeah, don't imagine that's something you want to lose. I mean, oh, there it is. I see it. Steel beams. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
It's gonna make it. Uh-oh. Thing's going.
Is it starting to move?
Yeah, things starting to move. I don't know if that's a big concern or not.
It's fine as long as it's going in the right direction. I'm grabbing more concrete, so I'll be right back. Alright, that works. Now, if the wrong stuff is sent down here, like if you go up to this constructor and you hit E, you'll see what it's right now set up for.
It needs leaves.
Yeah. So if it gets something else from leaves, it's just going to sit on the conveyor belt, and you got to take down the conveyor belt to fix it and put up a new one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you want to make sure you send the right stuff in.
Yep.
Hopefully our smart splitter will help with that. And it seems like it's set up to do that. Nice.
You don't need that merger. Take care of that. And now whatever's left over comes here. See, now it does. Now it does the same filtering it was doing before, but it doesn't get stored in a storage area without us saying that it needs to be done.
Yeah. So it's not getting backed up.
Yeah.
And thus more efficient. This is fun.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next thing?
Of course.
Alright.
Oh, that's so nice seeing everything, the conveyor belt lined up and neat. Lined up neatly. Who knew sorting can be so much fun?
Yeah.
I don't think I have the jetpack that you have, so I'm gonna see if I can climb up the conveyor belts to where you are.
Okay.
There you go.
If you want to hit...
Wow, what a view.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just looking at this.
It's fine.
Wow. It's fine. It's fine. I like how you said it's fine.
Alright.
It's just a factory. I could do better. I could do better.
Well, that's one of the things. There's always a way to improve. It's what keeps me coming back.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be me coming back here. I do this sort of stuff. Well, it's not the same, but like for my major,
Yeah.
you have to handle problems like this. But this, I swear, is just much more fun, even though it's sort of like the same concept. Just to see it actually being applied, like with optimization.
Alright. So next up, we're gonna take down this manufacturer, this four input thing.
Ow. I forgot about fall damage, but I'm alright.
Along with the conveyor belts that we're feeding into it. Alright. Now you see
I'm gonna grab what's left over. I'm gonna grab what's left over from the conveyor belts.
Sure.
I think my inventory is full.
No, we're gonna fix that. Alright. So these are what's known as foundation. Yep. I by accident covered some of the crates.
Let's see if I can pick them up. Yeah. Couldn't pick up the free coal that's left on the ground.
Alright, so the stuff that you know you're not going to use, put in this one. If you make the mistake that you are going to use it, but you put it away, you just have to come back and grab it.
There we go. I take stored what I'm saying I'm not gonna need. I did keep some of the steel beams and then the iron rods and then iron plates and then etc.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break.
Okay.
We'll be even in a minute. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. That's a lot of storage containers. No, I'm just looking at it.
Oh, yeah. So now, what I want you to do is take some of these pipes and some of these and build 4 industrial things with the input facing these.
So you want conveyor belts that, or oh, the storage containers.
Yep. Do you see on my?
So we stand.
Do you see where
Yeah, I see
I
it.
want it on my screen?
Yeah.
So, one there, one next to it, and go up to 4.
So industrial storage containers. So something like this?
Yes.
And I see they're kind of like the storage containers kind of alternate. Do you want me to match that pattern?
No, I'm gonna change the pattern.
Okay, so you just all want them then put face in containers, right?
Yeah. So they're all facing the same direction.
And build as many as I can.
Yeah. And now we're gonna... Actually, stop. That's enough.
Okay.
Alright, so now... using regular splitters and conveyor belts, feed from this container into the rest.
Splitter, feed and then for the splitters, which container I should put what into?
I've been trying to decide that. I don't know yet. So I'm open to ideas. If we want...
I'm going to check the storage containers and just see what's being put into. It seems like everything's being put into.
Yeah, I used to have them filter based on material type, but eventually I just stopped caring.
And so this is just ultimately what what's produced, right?
Yeah.
This is the final.
So.
Okay, so making like a little personal storage. And then how we want to have it sorted, is it like material type or name?
Material type could work. I'm actually starting to put stuff in there. And then if you want to grab from the other containers and put them and putting them in matching ones. So what's this one? Plastic. Concrete. Take charcoal, wires, pipes. plastic. No concrete. Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. Quick wire. Reinforced plates.
We got a lot of quick wire.
Yeah.
And we may need multiple of those industrial storage containers for the quick wire.
Which is fine.
Yeah, we have quite a project. So many resources. Sorry if I'm just wandering around. I'm just seeing what's being put into what. I'm figuring out that sort all this.
It's fine.
Okay, so that's conveyor belt. It's going into the switch. Sort. Here, this is right here. This one. Oh, I think maybe the game's a little bug. I see you run into a conveyor belt. Oh, now you're not.
Alright. So, when you are done with that, need you to make the same thing on this upper floor.
The foundations?
No, on the industrial storage area.
Sure thing.
If you've run out of supplies, let me know. Up here. Oh wait, you don't have a jetpack. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm a bit, I don't really have much other than, oh, really?
Yep.
Thank you.
It uses fuel, so keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I'll try to use it sparingly. I
Spacebar.
think I may need more steel beams for the storage containers.
Check inside the crates. If none of these have anything, then we either have to go check the others, or we have to go make more.
Get right on with that.
I also just took down some already existing conveyor belts to help with this.
Thanks. Ooh, the steel beams are there, but they're just hiding on me. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding those steam beams. Or steel beams. Yeah.
Check inside these.
on these. Oh, I see a couple. And soon I can find the um, steel beams. Unfortunately.
Alright. Come with me.
I'm sorry, there was some lag and the nav bar jerked me.
I said, come with me.
Yeah, come with ya. Yeah, I tried to follow the nav bar.
Ah,
Affected by lag.
okay. So,
I think I'm heading the right direction. There you are.
so look inside any of the containers that are along this route to see if they have any. There's some in the conveyor belt itself, if you want to see if you can grab.
Yeah, I've seen plenty on the conveyor belt. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick up as many of the steel beams as I can.
Okay. Now, if you follow the conveyor belt long enough, you'll hit other storage areas that I've created. You could also look in there. I'm gonna mute my mic while I chew on stuff.
Alright. Now I know where the steel beams are from.
Did you find the factory?
Yeah, I see the constructor.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened is that the conveyor belts got backed up, and so the steel beams are not getting stored. Because when I started taking the items, the steel beams,
Yeah.
the constructor starts making the steel beams again. I'm gonna get 300 of them.
Sounds good.
I say I got enough. I'm gonna go back and put the storage containers onto the foundation of the second floor.
And with the second floor, have them go in the reverse direction of the first floor.
Will do. sort of being meticulous about the placement
It's
of it. I have to,
it's
I
fine.
have to like disassemble, and then when I just get it like a block off. I think they're all in the right direction. Starting to come together.
Yep.
I'm guessing this is the extended storage. Once, well, technically the first storage containers on the first floor acts as its backup in case the second one's filled up. And what you're using to put the items onto the next floor, is that like a conveyor lift?
Yep. So if you hit N and start typing in the word lift,
Yeah, currently I can make a conveyor lift if marked free.
okay. Use the mouse button. Yep.
I got it just short. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah, I just need to give myself some space so I can see, so I can just be able to place it just right. Perfect. think I might play this game off stream.
Sounds good.
Yeah, continue playing this game off stream.
It doesn't have standalone servers yet, so we can't set something up to let people join when I'm not playing or when you're not playing, or
Yeah.
but
But like I had my own world.
yeah.
Because I'm just getting ideas and I'm just excited. How did you heard about this game, Chris?
A friend of mine was streaming it. When it was an Epic exclusive at the time. And then it came over to stream, and I asked him, "Hey, is this that game I was asking you about?" And he's like, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, that's nice. I see. So you, I'm guessing you two and they like played together.
Nah, I don't have an Epic account. I just watched them play.
Yeah, imagine it's hard playing the cross compatibility with like the Steam and Epic account, just with, well, you know, there's a bit kind of tension between the two services.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the second floor, see how the storage
Okay.
is doing. I don't know if I got it in the right order. Have it been pushed up, or they're normally supposed to stop like that. Because I see the first two are going, but the others they have items on, but they're not really going.
If you check inside and see that it's empty but they're not filling, you might have misaligned something.
Yeah, I think I misaligned something.
You could always take it off and then put it back on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It takes, even if you're inexperienced, you're still gonna make mistakes.
And does it matter, like, the first thing that I select the build, does it have to be what's coming out or what's coming in for the conveyor lift?
Conveyor
Like,
lift.
the direct... Oh, sorry, you can go first.
I don't remember.
Let me try the opposite direction. Oh, I think that's what it was. I did it from the wrong direction.
That will do. That might do it.
gonna redo that and seem to fix it either. Did I put the storage containers in the right direction? Yeah. Maybe it's like something like a bug. Because I see now the storage, it's can put into the top. May be something that need just to confirm after the stream, if I ever get to this point. It's quite puzzling. Hey Chris, on your end, does the conveyor lifts on that I built are moving, or no?
The ones I'm building now are working.
Yeah.
But
That's something that I must be doing.
see how I do it is I start from the one loading onto the lift and then hire it, and then I listen to when I hear a chime.
A chime.
Yep. Do you hear the game music?
I have a little bit of music, but I have it lowered so I can hear you better. I'm gonna try to listen for it. We'll build in one.
Other direction. I meant up. Okay, so maybe it is. Try the bottom and then go up to the top. There you go.
Then it gets stuck again. That's what's been happening, is that it showed us on the conveyor belt, but it's not put in the storage.
Some of them might be full and they won't take any more.
Yeah, it's just when I look at the storage, it's completely empty. It may be just be a bug. They did get when doing loading up multiplayer. It does say like there's a significant more bugs.
Yeah.
For multiplayer than the single player. And when you do it, it's it goes on the conveyor belt and then it's getting loaded onto the second floor. And I do hear the chime, and I see the arrows match. The arrows match. It's just like the conveyor lifts. It's like they think that the top is full, or something else is causing them to not load them to the top storage containers. But it seems to change when you do it.
Well, if it's related to the bugs they were talking about. Alright, I need rotors. See if I can find any.
I can look for them.
Sure.
Or you think they're being, you think there might be in any of the storage containers, or should I start looking around to see where they're being made?
You can do either. I found.
Check the storage container. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I found 6 in one of the storage containers.
And we're looking for rotors.
Yes. ROTOR.
Do they look like motors?
They're pretty similar.
Pretty similar. Yeah. Usually I just check for like the image or the icon. Oh yeah, I can just use press N and then search rotor to see the icon. That's handy. I like how there's a detonator in one of our storage containers.
Yes.
I didn't check what else that was in there, but it would be funny if there's was wood or motor oil with that. It'd just be like those examples. They show them like the safety videos, like the workshops where they have like really dangerous combinations, like trying to think of an example, but just flammable stuff along with a fire or like a lamp. I don't know what you're talking about. That it's just something it's been pretty comedic. Just that's just a detonator, just sit in the container. I see some of those Christmas presents and some of the storage containers.
Yeah, I can never move on to the next step for that.
Yeah, but what you do, you open them up and then give you a couple of things.
I don't actually know how to open them.
Yeah, neither did I.
Alright, ready for the next thing?
I'm still looking for the rovers. Sorry.
Okay.
I haven't found them yet. I'm gonna just check the production line and see what and trace down the steps. What's the basic component used for them? Is it like a steel? Is it steel, copper? Or I can find that out for the. Let's see, iron rod and screws. Be able to trace down where they're being made. Should be the second floor of the production line. sort of taken a little time to find the rovers. And it's quite a labyrinth up here.
It's fine.
And what I'm looking for, like for let me see, for the rotors, is that would I be looking for a foundry or like a constructor? I'm trying to trace the steps to where the rotors are made, and then see where they are stored. Found the rotors. 74 of them.
Cool.
However, I did not know find where they're constructed. I could keep looking if that's if 74 is not enough.
Nah, that should be good.
Alright. Yeah, it's quite a maze. But with sorting, it can get quite tricky getting everything organized.
Yep.
I imagine you have to, you have to keep the whole layout in your head, but then you have to just think about like the trade-offs.
Oh yes.
Have everything neat. It's not as efficient. Like everything separated.
Mm.
I mean, there's going to be some redundancy. And so I'm back at the storage area.
Okay. So
I'm gonna stand still. Oh, sorry, you go first.
I was gonna say we can either put down the splitters, or we can put down, or we could reshuffle these containers on whatever side this is, left or right, whatever side I'm on.
Currently, I see you just walking in a conveyor belt, so I'm gonna wait a couple, wait a bit until the game just loads you on the correct area.
Okay.
And when you say reshuffle, what do you mean exactly?
You see how some of them are sticking out in front and others are back?
The storage containers.
Yes. I want them straight like you put the other ones.
You want them straight?
Yep.
All right.
So you're gonna probably have to take some down and put some up.
Gonna just empty out some of my inventory and put some items that I don't need in the correct spot, so I will have some space to dismantle. Yeah, I'm gonna start stored in contents of some of the storage containers by hand.
Okay.
So we don't have to like to lose anything while we dismantle and this thing's to reshuffle.
Also, if you see things that are in the wrong one, be sure to move them to the right one.
Will do.
When do you want to call it?
I think 9 would be a good time.
Okay.
But I could go on a little bit more if you want to. Well, it depends on you.
Let's see if we complete the task. Or at least make substantial progress with it. Some of these are now empty, and I don't remember what they were.
Oh, the ones in the first floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And since everything's stored in the second floor, can make things a little tricky. I'm gonna shove this back in the right direction. So, quick question. So you want them be facing the right facing in one direction, and should we have a second row of them, or we should give it the top ones? For the old containers,
We're gonna get rid of the second level, extend the floor, and then put another set of 8 on top of it.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
And you notice how these are facing east? Like the intakes are on our side, while the outtakes are on the other side. For the 8 that you have in straight. Did I make sense?
State. Can you say it again? Sorry.
The first state that you set up,
Yeah.
you notice that their intake and go are in the eastern direction.
Yes.
The other one, the ones that we're reshoveling, are going to do the same thing, but in the reverse direction, in the west.
So, so the ones we were shuffling are the output of it is going to face the input of the storage container.
I was going to have them face the other direction. Hold on.
Like the arrows leading out of the containers, like what the resources are going out of, will go into the input of the other the storage container, the ones that we created.
Like this. I have it pointed westward. You can replop it if you need to.
Okay, I see. So this, so it's gonna be like this, but on the second floor, right?
No, on the first floor.
On the first floor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just having understand it like that. How it's gonna be. So.
Yeah.
So the ones that are the left where I'm facing, they're gonna be facing to the west, right?
Yep. Do you know which way is west?
And that's all. Yeah. I didn't even look at the nav bar. Oh, I feel silly. I was about to say, like, we're gonna ask, where the sun rises. That it says around the nav bar. Okay, this makes this much more simpler because otherwise I would just get myself confused. So
Okay.
we want them all have the face the same direction to the west.
And then
Okay.
And then if you can also have them line up.
And line up like how we did it out here.
Yeah. That way, we have a conveyor belt pop out of this one. Come up here and split left and right depending on what material it is.
Oh, so that's what we do. And yeah. Now I get it now.
Okay.
Sorry for taking a little while.
It's fine.
Yeah, I haven't been operating in much sleep lately, so I can get kind of what's the word? I can't even say the word. I can just kind of get myself confused.
Do you want to keep going? It's about 9.
I'm gonna place down this one storage container and make sure it's lined. And then we can just end it from there.
Okay. Reverse the direction before you see where the orange ones are.
Yeah.
So flip it around. Have the green ones pointing. Yep.
Like that?
Yes. Now resume placing it.
Yeah. And you think this Let me get back up a little further. You think this is good? Good gap.
Yes. How's your school going?
Oh, yeah, midterms, and I haven't been very good with my sleep.
Okay.
I last last night I went to sleep at around 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much of it like opposed like the crunch and that, I just can't seem to get my behavior
Yeah.
where I'm not putting myself like that.
I've done all-nighters and 2 hours of sleep when I was at college. It completely ruined my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you're up for it, I'm gonna be playing more on Tuesday. But if you're not, we can just play more on Saturday.
Yeah. I think I may need some time myself, of to try out this game on my at my own pace, and also just deal with schoolwork too.
Yeah. So before we finish, I do need my jetpack back and any other material.
Oh, yeah, here. Should I put that in like a storage container?
Either storage container, or you can just drop it in front of me.
Mind if I just create a storage container so that I can put the stuff in?
No. You can do the one you just created.
Alright. And is there like a hotkey where I can just dump everything in?
If you hold control, you can do it by type, but it's not everything. If you want to do it by everything, then hit the store all button.
Oh, it's a button. Oh my goodness, I feel so silly. I'm like, oh, where's the hotkey? And then there's a button right in the middle. It says store all. Oh man, oh, that's silly. That's really silly.
I'm taking stuff out as you're putting them in to free up space.
There you go.
Where's my jetpack?
I think I stored it. It's
Okay, I see it.
It's the first slot. The detonator is also in the storage container.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna save now.
Alright.
Alright, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this game this time.
Alright, so
I want to thank you for like showing me the ropes
you're welcome.
and what's to come on my session.
So
I'd be sure to focus a lot on the pre-planning.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I imagine that's important because it can just sort of make things harder along the line.
It also, as often is the case with games like this, your limitations and decisions and everything that you have to deal with in the beginning of the game come back to become problems later on in the game. As an example, I've laid down conveyor belt Mach 1, and then conveyor belt Mach 2 comes along and it's much faster, and I'm like, now I have to go around and replace all of them if I want to take advantage of this.
Yeah, your production line is as strong as the weakest link.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, very interesting. You can keep that in mind when I play. I might find some time tonight. But anyway, I just want to wish you a good night, and everyone who's watching the stream.
Yep.
Also a good night.
Have a good.
And I think we're doing the Satisfactory next week.
Yes.
Saturday, same time.
Yep.
And so that's something to look for to everyone. Do that, and hopefully I can be more on the ball this time. But been nice playing. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Have a good night.